Hey there, wrestling fans. Teague Moore, the wrestling consultant. Great question came in this week, and there were actually a couple of questions on the message. So Brian, thank you for the email. I'm going to break this up. I'm going to do this over a couple of videos. Here's what I think in a nutshell. How do you make yourself more marketable to a college coach for the application process and acceptance process? I'm going to chop this up. I'll put this on social media, but the longer video is going to be on my YouTube channel. So here goes. I think three things are very important when you're going through the recruiting and the application process to make yourself more marketable to a college coach. The first one, you want to sell the whole student athlete. You want to let them know, here are my wrestling accolades, here are my academic accolades or results. And then third, and sometimes depending upon the school that you're looking at, may be very important of what attributes do you have and what practices have you gone through that the university may be looking for. That third piece of the puzzle may be big depending upon the university you're looking for. I really believe you've got to match yourself up with the mission statement of the university or the athletic department. And so when you present yourself to the university for application, you want to make sure that your experiences are in line with what that university is trying to accomplish, their mission statement. And so you want to do your background, and you want to make sure that you present yourself properly. The things that I believe really help in the application process are the things maybe outside of your wrestling and your academics. And this is the majority of schools. Let's face facts. If you're a blue chip athlete, you got wrestling accolades, and you're going to a wrestling type school, application's probably not going to be that hard as long as you hit the minimum requirements. But if you're really having to market yourself to the wrestling program, wrestling coach, or the university, you want to find out what are those things. Intangibles that I see are the kids that are taking part in the activities at their school. They're taking part in student government. They're volunteering in community activities, and they're documenting that. They're showing that. Are they participating with youth sports? Are they helping coach youth sports? Are they giving back to those programs that help kids, right? So make sure that you're selling yourself to the university and you're explaining those three parts. Here's who I am as a wrestler. Here's who I am as a student. And then here's who I am as a person, right? I do believe those things make you more marketable. Also in your communications, the second piece I think is being very honest and very clear with that coach. Making yourself more marketable to a program is letting that coach know, this is what I'm looking for in your program, right? And when that coach tells you what they're trying to accomplish, be honest in that communication, right? Here's some examples of what I mean by that. If a college coach plans and wants you to train throughout the summertime, right, with their club or with their RTC, be honest if you want to do that. Or if you want to be at home working a part-time job or getting an internship and not being in the wrestling room, be honest with that, right? Because if the coach has aspirations that you're going to be training and lifting and competing throughout the summertime, but you want to be going a different route and maybe at home with family or working a job that's going to give you some experience in the major that you're seeking, you want to be honest about where you're at, right? And the coach is going to be honest with you. Most of the coaches are going to tell you these are our expectations. Some coaches want you training during the summer. Others, depending on the program you're at, the summer times may be off, right? So make sure that that message is clear and you're honest about the type of commitment level that you're going to have. The third piece of the puzzle is getting information to the coach and to the school promptly and in the proper formats. So if a coach reaches out to you or you reach out to the coach and communications are going on and they need transcripts, get them the transcripts and get them quickly and get them in a way that they can see them. They're not having to do follow-up work to get a hold of your transcripts, right? If they want wrestling background, package your videos and the times or the things that are on the internet that you've competed that you can show them, put it in a very clear, concise message and get it to them so it's one click for them to pull up and watch, right? I think those things make it much easier for the coach, which makes you more marketable. the information that you're going to put together for the university, for the application, for the coach or the assistant coach that's looking at you, you want to make sure it's clear and concise. You don't want to send them a 5-page document that they have to dig through to find the information. Make it very clear and concise. Here's who I am as a wrestler. This is what I participated in. These are the accolades that I've won. These are goals that I have for college, right? You package all those things and put them together, make it easy for the coach to push through to their admissions office or their financial aid office. You make yourself more marketable. If it's a hurdle or it's a headache to deal with you and they can't get the information they need, or you skip weeks at a time in communication or getting those things communicated to them, it makes yourself less marketable, right? So Brian, hopefully this answers your questions. I appreciate you sending in the question, and I'm going to dive into some of the deeper things that you asked in that message, and those will come up in different links. So Teague Moore, the wrestling consultant, 202-500-0819. You can call me, you can text me on that number, or you can drop me an email, thewrestlingconsultant@gmail.com. Take care, everybody.